Hello, how are you? My name is Bobby George, and I will be your opening presenter for the Soft Skills Summit. Thank you for having me. Give me a big hand. I'm doing a great job already. Come on, give me a big hand. All right, thank you. Y'all quit that. Okay, my workshop is entitled What Employers Want, and I'm hoping to share with you some things I've learned over my business career and in hopes that it will aid you as you move into the workforce. So, you're coming from various counties around the state as we speak. So, thanks for staying with me. And let's get started with a song. Yeah? Okay, let's get started. All right, so let's get everyone to stand up wherever you are. Let's go ahead and stand up. Some of us are in auditoriums, some are in classrooms, and some are in their house. And so, what I'd like to do is get started with the song with you. I am taking requests. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a request coming in here. Yeah. Hip hop, a hibbit, dibby, ring, ding, dong, you don't stop. Rockin' to the bang, bang, boogie, up, jump the boogie. Rhythm of the boogie, the beat. Skippity boppery rock, Scooby Doo. And guess what? America, we love you. We're gonna rock and roll with so much soul. We're gonna rock till you're 101 years old. Yeah, yeah. All right, you like that? Okay. That's a little old school rap. So you can look that up on YouTube. How about we do one together? How about we sing a song together? I saw y'all moving out there. That's awesome. How about we slow it down a little bit and be a little more relevant? You might have heard of a song called the Hokey Pokey when you were growing up. The Hokey Pokey. People do it all the time. Old people, young people, middle-aged people. So we're going to do the Hokey Pokey together. And so we'll start out, you remember the Hokey Pokey? You put your left foot in, you put your left hand, right hand, whole self. You do the Hokey Pokey. Just play along with me. Come on, this is fun. Come on, let's do this. Hokey Pokey is a lot about life. Getting involved, putting yourself in. Sometimes you got to pull yourself out. You got to move around. You got to shake it out and kind of have fun as you go and clap your hands, right? So let's try it. Yeah? Good. All right, so you know how it goes. You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out. Left foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Right foot. You put your right foot in. Right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Left hand in, you take your left hand out. Left hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. And that's what it's all right hand about. You put your right hand in, right hand out. Right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Whole self, your whole self in, you put your whole self out. The whole self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey, you do the hokey pokey. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right. Woo! How you feeling now? How you liking me now? Yeah. Oh, don't sit down yet. Don't sit down. We got more activities for you. Okay, we feeling good? Soft Skills Summit. You're feeling good. You're getting ready to make some bank, go out in the work world. I'm here to help. And the other presenters this week will help you as well. So I'm going to set them up big time with a little game called Simon Says, okay? Quick game. Simon says, put your hands in the air like you just don't care, all right? Now I want everyone to put their hands right beside themselves like you're at an attention. No, Simon did not say that, right? So Simon says, put your hands beside you. Yes. Now I want you to make a big T like this with your Simon did not say a big T. All right, Simon says, make a big T. Okay, Simon says, put your hands at your side. And Simon says, salute. And Simon says, put that salute down. Okay, let's get started. Go ahead and grab a seat. We got great activities for you here. Simon didn't say that. Simon says, have a seat. Good? All right. Okay, we're having fun already. Monday morning. Here we go. My workshop is entitled, What Employers Want. I've been in business for 30 years. I know I don't look that old, but I've been in business for 30 years. So stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you may very well change your life. Okay, so here we go. What employers want? The short version is employers want just about 5 things. They're not asking for a whole lot, but they want 5 core things. I want to try to keep it simple for you so it's easy to remember. 5 things on your hand. Yeah? Okay. So what I'd like for you to do, if you'd be so kind, is to hold your hand up in the air. Yeah? Like this. Either the right hand or your left hand. Either one's okay. I'm all right with that. This is the whole workshop right here. Your hand. Yeah? Okay. So the first thing employers want is a positive attitude. I would like for you to get your pen, take your pen, and I want you to write the word attitude on the palm of your hand. No, don't do that. I'm going to get in trouble. Just write it with your finger. Attitude. Attitude. Employers want positive, can-do attitude. So that's the first thing employers want. Now, next thing I want you to do is hold your thumb up in the air, just like that. And what do we mean by that? That means, yes, I can do this. We got this. For me, it means team player. That's my team player aspect of what employers want. So I want to talk more about that as we go. But being a member of a team, fitting in and doing the right thing is so important. The next thing we're going to talk about today is communication. This finger. I have something to communicate. Do a little sword fight like that. I have something to communicate. Employers want individuals, workers who know how to use their language, verbal language, body language, know how to write, know how to compose a letter, an email. Very important. Communication is very, very important. Now, my next finger is this one. It's the middle finger. Now, don't do that. Just I think you know what that means, but we don't mean that in this environment. We mean respect and courtesy. It's the opposite of what we mean by that finger. So employers want employees who show respect to other individuals, no matter what their backgrounds are, their ethnicity, their race, their what part of the country they're from, what gender they are, what's their age. So employers want folks that know how to demonstrate respect to other human beings. Golden rule. Also, platinum rule. We'll talk about that shortly. Also, employers want courtesy. Their employees to be courteous. Please, thank you. Yes, no. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hello. How are you? Have a nice day. Let me get that door for you. Great to see you. My pleasure. They love that. That's the difference maker. Next thing we're going to talk about today is the professionalism module. This aspect of professionalism. This is about being professional, getting dressed up, showing up, ready to work, focused on work, putting the phone down. I'm here to work and make bank. I want to make my company successful. Now, whether you're working for someone else or you're running your own company, this is what we want, professionalism. How do you look? How does your office look? How do you do business? Or do you look like a professional? Last is the privacy and confidentiality aspect. It's the pinky. Remember the pinky swear? I know we can't pinky swear right now because of the COVID. We can't touch, but let's do a virtual pinky swear. That's a promise. Employers have a lot of information in their organization, and it's so important to take care of that information, of the customer's information or the company's information. So we hold it right here. Everyone hold their hands like this. Yeah? Okay. And that's a special information here. So we do not share that information. We keep it close to us. It's not my information. It's not yours. It's the company's information. It's the customer's information. So we don't talk about what we do at work with individual identifiable information. All right. So we keep that. What goes on at work stays at work. Good. That's what we're talking about. That's what employers want. Yeah. Attitude, team player, communication, respect and courtesy, professionalism, and privacy confidentiality. Good. Thank you. Awesome. So what I want to do for the remainder of my presentation is to take a look at each one of these aspects to drive it home. And then, of course, we'll play some songs at the end if you'd be so kind. So, what I'd like to do is keep it moving. Y'all having fun yet out there? Come on. Give me a big hand. I'm doing really good. Come on. All right, first thing I want to talk about is attitude. All right, attitude is everything. It's so important. You've probably seen these, your attitude, these slogans. Your attitude determines your direction. That means, you know, if you have the positive can-do attitude, you can do just about anything in life. So it starts with choosing your attitude in the morning. So I want to talk more about that. In fact, think about attitude, your own attitude. How would you describe it? Good, positive? Are you one of those upbeat, positive individuals who's going to do well in business and people like you and you're good at, you're into it, you're confident, you feel good, you're excited, enthusiastic? Or you might know people, not you, but maybe someone else you know, that they walk around and say, nobody likes me. I didn't get picked for the basketball team. I don't like my teachers. I'm just bored all the time. No, we don't want that. Employers don't want that. They want, yeah, let's do it. Let me serve, right? Okay. So this positive can-do attitude is so important. So what I'd like for you to do is stand back up. Here we go again. This is the skills portion of the workshop, so stay with me because I don't want to flunk you, okay? So the first thing of having a positive can-do attitude, you have to turn yourself on in the morning, okay, gang? So let's turn ourselves on. So you've probably seen bodybuilders go like this, and they pump their arms like this. They say, I'm going to pump you up. Yeah, so I want you, when I count to 3, I want you to say, I'm activated. And I want you to pump those arms like that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm activated. Now, let's try that again. Come on. I'm activated. Now, I see some people out there going, you get extra credit for that kind of stuff. But I'm activated. Yeah? So what that means is when you wake up in the morning, I need you to choose your attitude and say, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for work. I'm ready for my employer. I'm ready to run my own company each and every morning. And sometimes you wake up and you're not feeling it. You got to fake it till you make it. Okay? All right. So 1, 2, 3. I'm activated. Thank you. Next, I want you to hold your arms in the air like this. Like you just don't care. No, hold your arms in the air. And then I want you to say, put a little swagger in your neck like this. I want you to say, I'm important. Now say it with me. I'm important. And do it like swagger, like you think you're somebody special. Because you know why? You are. You're important. You're the only you there is. And when you come to work for me or another company, you're the number one asset. You are important. So remember that. Remember that you're the number one asset. And so I want you to do that with me. I'm important. Good. All right. So last thing is, this is the tricky part of it. I want you to snap your fingers and say, I'm ready to serve. Now you have to snap both your fingers. 1, 2, 3. I'm ready to serve. Let's do it one more time. You got to juke it down like this. Ready? I'm ready to serve. And what I mean by that is service. Having a service mindset is so important in business. We're serving people all day long. You go to a restaurant, you're serving someone. You go to a doctor's office, they're serving you. Service, service, service. So get into that service mindset. Good? All right, so let's do that all 3 together. Right? This mantra, I want you to do this every morning when you wake up. I want you to do this for 21 days. Don't worry about what your family are saying. Just tell them that you're working on being successful. All right? You're kind of like doing Bobby G a favor, okay? So here we go. Ready? Okay, I want you to wake up in the morning, stretch it out, draw a mirror. You go to your mirror in the morning, you're looking at it, you're ready for the day. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm activated, I'm important, and I'm ready to serve. One more time. Let's try that one more time. Come on. Ready? Here we go. Draw that mirror. And some of y'all are drawing these kind of mirrors. That's okay. You're in the mirror. You're ready for the day. Here I go. Wake up in the morning. I'm activated. I'm important. And I'm ready to serve. I'm ready to what? Serve. All right. Good. Good job. Give yourself a big hand. All right. So far, so good? All right. Let's keep moving here. Okay, so the first of my 5 fingers I want to talk about is this finger here, the thumb, the thumbs up. What do we mean by a thumbs up? That means I am a team player. Can do. I'm part of the team. Yeah, employers want team players. Very important. So get all the team experience you can. So you've probably heard this expression, together, everyone achieves more. Together, all of us achieve more. Okay, so team, T-E-A-M. Great acronym for what we're talking about, team player. Employers want folks who work together as a team. So that's what I want to talk more about. You've probably seen this movie, The Wizard of Oz, or similar movies where you have a team and they're out on a mission and they accomplish a goal. Look at this. The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, the Scarecrow, Tin Man, the Lion could not be any different. But look at them. They're going down the yellow brick road. They're heading somewhere. They have somewhere to be. They're excited. They're upbeat. They're positive. They're working together. They got arm in arm. Yeah, that's what we're talking about for a team player. You've probably seen some of your sports teams. Look at the Clemson Tigers, national champions. Look at the whole fan base is crazy about the Clemson Tigers. They're achieving. They're national champs, the best in the country. You also remember the USC Gamecocks, the ladies basketball team, national champs. Look at them, having fun. You got the president of the school and the gray hair in the back, and they're holding up the national championship trophy. That feeling that we all work together, we all played our part on the team. And again, of course, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, number 23 there, you see on the Chicago Bulls, the dynasty of the Chicago Bulls basketball team. So we may not be on national championship teams yet. However, we are part of teams. And so, we have some seniors. We have 5 generations in the workforce. We have different ethnicities, nationalities, races, gender. We come from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. So we each bring our unique talents to the team. So we work together to achieve more. So you've had best teams and worst teams, I'm sure. You're probably on your best team right now, the team you're with out there. You're on certain classes you like better than others. You might be on a sports team. You might work already. You might be employed currently. So think about the best team you've ever been on and what that means to you. And also, you may have been on some worst teams. Those teams that we don't want to be on. We don't like that. Let's start with the worst teams, right? Worst teams: distrust, gossip, backstabbing. I try to say something and someone, they're trying to pull me down. Unorganized. The leadership is not there. Poor communication. No one's talking. I don't know what time practice is. I don't know what time to report. The accountability. What's the goals? You're inconsiderate. You're rude. No vision, goals, or standards. Anything goes around here. We do not want that. Okay, X factor. Right? We do not want that at all. What we want is this: the best team. This is the best teams are the ones that focus on goals and results. Here's where we're going, and here's what we expect. We're going to do it together and support each other. We have diversity on our team. We have leadership that is good. They know what they're doing. They take care of the work, and they take care of the team. Relationship stuff, meet issues, and the work stuff. Yeah, communicates well. We all know going on around here. There's no secrets. We're organized. Our office, our workplaces look nice and organized. Our work makes sense. We have fun at work. National championships, is that fun? Yeah. Everyone contributes their fair share. Everybody pulls their weight. So that's what we want. This is what employers want. Best team characteristics. I think you can agree to that. So you've probably heard of the expression, we do not see the world the way it is. Rather, we see the world the way we are. So just remember, as we move on to our next module, when we're on a team, we tend to see the things the way we are, but everybody's not like you. So be open for different points of view. It's fun. Be curious. All right, so next finger is this. This is the communication finger, right? So everyone hold this up. Kind of wave that around like a sword. This is your communication finger of the 5 fingers. Okay, very important. Communication is so important to all the work we do in business. And employers want effective communicators. Oral, know how to say things and speak well. Know how to write well. And also those nonverbals, the way you carry yourself and your body language. So pay attention to each of those aspects. Get better at it. Now, when we talk about the key components of effective communication, it's so important. You know what good communication looks like. You probably have famous your preferred YouTube channels. You have certain teachers you like more than the others. You have a certain friends that are good communicators as well, and other leaders in your family, your mom, your dad, your uncle and aunt. So the 10 commandments of communications: think before you speak. Very important. Formulate your words. Consider who you're speaking to. Empathy. That means try to understand, get into the other person's world. Focus on the interaction. Stay engaged. Don't get distracted. And be able to adapt your delivery. And also be confident with your communication. Have confidence in yourself. Control your voice. Tone, speed, volume, pronunciation. Depending on the situation, you want to speed up. And depending on the situation, you want to punch your words. Body language, pay attention to that. Sad, unhappy, happy, ready to go. Got it? Good. Slang, not good. Slang words, business, what up. We don't use those words in business. We use business and how are you. You represent the company, whether it's your company or someone else's. Also, paraphrasing. If someone doesn't understand what you're trying to say, try different tactics to say that message differently. And also, if you're listening to someone, say it back to the person. And that way that maybe they can that can connect with you because you're saying it back to them in a different manner. So last, actively listen. That means stay engaged with the conversation. Open your ears and listen. Make eye contact. Yes, thank you. Okay, keep moving. What else we got? Next finger, respect and courtesy. Now don't be careful with this finger, okay? So we see this sometimes. We shouldn't be sharing that, but it means what we mean by respect and courtesy is the opposite of this. Okay? So respect. What is respect? Keep calm and have manners. Respect and courtesy. Okay? So what is respect? The sense of worth for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. People have value. So when we respect that they have value, they have their own feelings, that's what we employers want. People who know how to respect other individuals. Now, you've probably heard of the golden rule. If I am nice to you, then you are nice to me. Right? They call that the law of attraction. What you put out, you get back. So that's the golden rule. Very important rule to follow. If you're nice to me, then if I'm nice to you, then you are nice to me. So very important. There's also another rule called the platinum rule. This is where we treat others the way they want to be treated. So that's getting out of my way I want to be treated and trying to understand another individual, whether it's a team member or a customer. So pay attention to that as you go in your career. You've probably had examples of lack of respect in your life where folks have done something to you or an individual has done something to you or you were treated with a lack of respect, and you can remember that. It kind of makes you feel sad and angry and how that impacted you. You know, you may have gotten anger, you might have not talked to that person anymore, you may have said, oh, forget about it, I'm not going to do that activity anymore, just because of that one example of a lack of respect. So what we want to remember is it will happen. People will be disrespectful. Process that and do me a huge favor and do not pass that on to other people. Stop it right there, deal with it, and don't disrespect other folks. What is courtesy? Courtesy or manners. Please and thank you. Courtesy words. Please, thank you, you're welcome, good morning, good afternoon, pardon me, excuse me, apologize, I apologize, it's okay, I'm all right, it's my pleasure, sure thing. Those are courtesy kind of words. Employers love that. In many businesses, those manners, those courtesy, those things we say are the difference maker in whether a particular company is going to be an industry leader. Also, other things about courtesy, let people finish their sentences. Let them finish. Listen to, communicate, listen. Let them finish their complete sentences. Don't cut them off. If you need to, hold open the door for someone. You'll be amazed at that. Use people's names, learning people's names and using them. There's a saying that the most beautiful sound to a person's ears is the sound of their own name. So learn people's names. It will take you far. Listen without interrupting. Like we talked about, let people finish. Listen. Eye contact, look at people in the eye, right here. Look at them. And show up on time. I know we know this. Just don't let your great work be overshadowed by showing up late all the time. It's respectful and courteous to show up on time. I think you would agree to that. So you probably have examples of world-class courtesy. You've heard of, one I always hear of is Chick-fil-A. Maybe we've got some people that work Chick-fil-A there. Oh, welcome to Chick-fil-A. May I help you? Oh, and what is your name? Oh, thank you, Mr. George. And have a nice day. Well, thank you. My pleasure. You know, they got great food, great delivery. That's what we want. Not just at Chick-fil-A, but we can do that in all the places we work. So remember that exceptional manners to exceed the customer's expectations. So many of you might have a courtesy hero out there. It might be your mom, your dad, it might be a teacher, or it might be your pastor. Remember that. What does that courtesy hero do? And what has that person done to help you that may have had the biggest impact upon you when it comes to courtesy? Say, she is always so what? She's always so thankful. She's always so gracious. That this person has always treats everyone with respect and dignity. So remember that and refer to them, especially during challenging times. Yes? Thank you. Okay, next finger. Stay with me. This will end. This workshop will end one of these days. And we got one more song to do. So we got professionalism. This is that next finger. This is the ring finger. Some of you will be graduating. You'll put your high school ring on there. That means commitment to excellence, professionalism. So, very important. The employers want professionals. So my question is, what does it mean to be a professional? She is what? She behaves like this. She does what? What are the different aspects of being a professional? Short version is this. Learn the details of your job, perform your duties at a high quality, and master the fundamentals. Okay, learn your job, deliver the job, and master. Okay, learn, perform, and master. That's what folks want. You're eager to learn. I'm open-minded. I'm engaged. I want to learn. It's like a basketball team tryout. If you've had any kind of tryouts before, When you go try out, my son's 15, trying out for the basketball team. I say, son, when you get out there on the court, the coach wants to see that you're listening and that you're doing the drills that they ask for if you're trying out for the team. This is not the time to be showboating or to be showing off and dribbling behind your back and through your legs when it's not necessary. Do your job, play the fundamentals. Dribble, shoot, guard, pass, right? Fundamentals. That's what we want. Now, later on, when you get more experience, then we can start kicking it in a little bit. But most employers want folks to learn the job, perform the job at a high quality, and master the job. Got me? Good. Thank you. So, what do we wear? We dress up. Bottom line, I want you to go home, look in the mirror, and say, do I look like a professional, a young professional? I'm not saying you need to dress up, ladies, and all these power suits, but it doesn't hurt to dress up some. Fix your hair, groom yourself. Gentlemen, you don't have to wear a suit to work every day, but it's nice to have some nice threads. Wear some clothes. Know how to dress up. Press your shirt. Put a tie on every now and then. You'll be amazed at the way people react to you. People want to be served by professionals. So if I were to grade your professional image, if I went to your customers, your teachers and your coworkers, students, fellow students, what would they say about the way you dress? Would they say, "Oh, she dresses top notch. She dresses like she's going to corporate office every day," or do they go, he's just wearing baggy pants and t-shirt with holes in them. That's not very professional. I want you to grade yourself. Go home tonight and give yourself a grade. What would you give you? I know we all want to be A students, but hey, I'll take a B. So evaluate your professional image because it matters. And while you're at it, not just your image here, but your office, your surroundings, your desk, your lockers. I know you don't have lockers currently probably because of COVID, but how does your bedroom look? Is it nice and organized? I bet you if you have a nice and neat bedroom, you're going to have a nice and neat office. Okay? Are you orderly? Are you organized? Are you the type of person that people want to do business with, that they'll trust you with their business? So, professional image. Good? Last, privacy, confidentiality. Give me that pinky swear, right? Hold it either side, pinky. Okay. This is privacy and confidentiality. That information, whatever company, whether you run your own company or whether you work for another company, that customer, that organization's information is sacred. You take care of it. Put your hands like this. All right. Yep. Go ahead and do it. I know this is kind of weird, but just do like that. Good. And you got to take care of this information. When you're dealing with any kind of data, some of it's personally identifiable information or protected health information. Yes. Some of it's in paper. Some of it's digital. We're exchanging information over the internet. We need to be very careful with that information. What goes on at work stays at work. We don't go home and say, hey, guess what, Bobby George, I just looked in his file. He's buying another house. He's buying another property. That does not go out of that building. That's a career killer. Privacy, confidentiality, very careful. What goes on at work stays at work. They call that the Vegas rule. You'll learn about that later. Okay? Good? All right. So that means zip it. Don't talk about what goes on at work. That's work business. Yeah? Okay. You can talk about generalities, but let's don't talk about specifics. Especially if you've ever had your privacy or confidentiality violated, then you'll understand. If you've told somebody something and it got around and they started sharing it with other people, you know how that makes you feel. Your privacy has been violated. Some folks are victims of identity theft. We see hackers hacking into computer systems. We see people pretending they're one person, they're taking over identities. So pay attention to that, and please do not share protected private information with other people. So remember, handle that business information like a precious gem. Yeah? Awesome. Great. So there you go. That is what employers want. They want that positive can-do attitude on the palm of your hand. I got this. I'm excited about work. I'm a team player. I respect other people. I want to work as a team. I'll pull my weight. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to be a worse team. I want to be a best team. Communication. I know how to write a letter. I write in business language, and I articulate my words. I work on my public speaking skills. Respect and courtesy. I'm open-minded. I want to work with all kinds of people, different ethnicities, races, ages. I'm wide open. And I want to use my manners that I learned. Please, thank you, that kind of language. Professionalism. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to work. I work for a living. I have ideas. I'm going to learn my job. I'm going to be excited about learning. Privacy and confidentiality. Very important. That's protected, private information. We don't share that. Good? All right. Okay, so you know what I want to do. One more time. We're going to work on our attitude here. So here we go. All right, everybody stand up. I'm wrapping up my presentation. So I need one more from you here. Okay, remember, we're waking up tomorrow morning. Hey, we're getting ready to go. We wake up in the morning. And we're going to pump ourselves up. We're going to choose our attitude. We're going to do a little positive self-talk. And we're going to tell the world what we're ready to do. Ready? Okay, so draw your mirror. Okay, I got this big mirror like this. Okay. Yawn it out. Just woke up in the morning, and here we go. Activated, important, and ready to serve. Ready? Here we go. I'm activated. I'm important. And I'm ready to serve. One more time. One more time. Stay with me. Come on, stay with me. Ready? I'm activated. I'm important. And I'm ready to serve. I'm ready to what? Serve. Good. All right. Well, thank you very much. I got one little closing song for you, and then I'm going to turn it back over to my colleagues. And so you probably remember a little song called "You Are My Sunshine." And so we're going to twist that just a bit here. We're going to call this "You Are My Employer." Okay? Here we go. You are my employer, my only employer. You make me happy. Sing along. When skies are gray, oh, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my employer away. Go. Everybody. You are my employer, my only employer. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, Mr. or Mrs. Employer, how much I love you. Please don't take my employer away, because I know what employers want now. I know what employers want now, because Mr. Bobby G, he told me what employers want. Thank you.